Have you ever looked in the mirror and wondered why your body isn't changing, even though you're trying so hard? You start the week motivated. You promise yourself this time will be different. You begin eating healthier. You cut out junk food. You start exercising. Maybe you even download a fitness app or follow a diet plan you saw online. For a few days, everything feels exciting. You feel proud of yourself. You imagine how great it will feel when the weight finally starts coming off. But then something strange begins to happen. The scale barely moves. Days turn into weeks. You're putting in effort, but the results don't match the work you're doing. And slowly, frustration starts creeping in. You begin asking yourself questions like, am I doing something wrong? Why does it seem so easy for other people? Is my body just not meant to lose weight? If you've ever felt this way, you are far from alone. Millions of people around the world experience the exact same struggle. The truth is, most people who fail to lose weight are not failing because they are lazy or unmotivated. In fact, many of them are trying extremely hard. The real problem is that they are unknowingly making small mistakes that quietly slow down their progress. These mistakes are incredibly common. Some of them come from outdated diet advice. Some come from popular fitness myths. And some come from habits we develop without even realizing they are working against us. The good news is that once you understand these mistakes, everything begins to make more sense. Instead of feeling stuck, you start making smarter decisions. And when that happens, weight loss suddenly becomes much easier and more sustainable. In this video, we're going to talk about 7 weight loss mistakes that may be slowing down your progress. Some of these mistakes might surprise you, and there is a good chance you might recognize yourself in 1 or 2 of them. So if you feel like you've been trying to lose weight but the results just aren't showing up, stay with me until the end of this video, because fixing even one of these mistakes could completely change your weight loss journey. Let's start with the first one. Mistake number 1: eating too little. This might sound surprising, but one of the biggest mistakes people make when trying to lose weight is eating far too little food. When someone decides they want to lose weight quickly, their first instinct is often to drastically reduce how much they eat. They skip meals. They eat extremely small portions. They try to survive on salads, fruit, or a few snacks throughout the day. At first, this may seem like the perfect strategy. After all, if weight loss requires eating fewer calories, then eating as little as possible should speed up the process, right? Unfortunately, the human body does not work that way. Your body is incredibly intelligent, and its main goal is survival. When it suddenly receives far less food than it is used to, it interprets this as a sign that food might be scarce. So instead of continuing to burn energy normally, your body begins to slow things down. Your metabolism starts decreasing. Your body tries to conserve energy rather than burn it. This means that even though you are eating very little, your body is also burning fewer calories throughout the day. Over time, this can make weight loss much harder. But that's not the only problem. When you eat too little, your body also begins to experience intense hunger signals. You may notice powerful cravings for high-calorie foods like sweets, bread, or fast food. Your energy levels may drop significantly. Simple tasks may begin to feel exhausting. Another major issue is muscle loss. When your body doesn't receive enough calories or nutrients, it sometimes begins breaking down muscle tissue for energy. This is especially common when people diet aggressively without eating enough protein. And losing muscle is one of the worst things that can happen during a weight loss journey. Muscle helps keep your metabolism strong. It helps your body burn more calories even while resting. So when muscle mass decreases, your metabolism becomes slower. This makes long-term fat loss much more difficult. Many people who follow extreme diets experience a cycle like this. They lose weight quickly for a short period of time. Then their metabolism slows down. Their hunger increases. Eventually, they return to normal eating habits and regain the weight they lost, sometimes gaining even more. This is often called the yo-yo diet cycle. Instead of starving your body, a better approach is to focus on balanced nutrition. Your body needs fuel. It needs protein to maintain muscle. It needs fiber to keep you full. It needs healthy fats to support hormones. When you provide your body with the right nutrients in reasonable amounts, it becomes much easier to maintain a calorie deficit without damaging your metabolism. Sustainable weight loss is not about eating as little as possible. It is about giving your body the right fuel while gradually encouraging it to burn stored fat. Mistake number 2. Relying only on exercise. Another very common mistake people make is believing that exercise alone will solve their weight problems. Exercise is incredibly valuable. It improves heart health. It strengthens muscles. It boosts mood. It increases energy. And it plays an important role in maintaining a healthy body. But when it comes to weight loss, exercise by itself is often not enough. Many people begin an intense workout routine expecting dramatic changes on the scale. They go to the gym several times per week. They push themselves through cardio sessions. They follow workout videos and fitness programs. But after weeks of effort, they notice that their weight hasn't changed very much. This can feel extremely discouraging. The reason this happens is because exercise burns fewer calories than most people think. For example, a challenging 30-minute workout might burn around 250 to 400 calories, depending on intensity and body size. But those calories can easily be replaced with a single snack, sugary drink, or dessert. Another issue is something called the reward effect. After exercising, people sometimes feel like they have earned a treat. They may reward themselves with high-calorie foods because they feel they deserve it after working out. Unfortunately, this can cancel out the calories they just burned. There is also another factor many people overlook. Exercise can increase appetite. After a workout, your body may signal that it needs more energy. If you are not mindful about your eating habits, it becomes easy to consume more calories than you intended. This doesn't mean exercise is useless for weight loss. Far from it. Exercise helps protect muscle mass while losing fat. It improves metabolism. It improves overall health. But the most effective approach is combining exercise with proper nutrition. Think of it this way. Nutrition controls how many calories you consume. Exercise helps your body use energy more efficiently. When both work together, the results become much more powerful. People who combine balanced eating with consistent physical activity usually experience better and more sustainable weight loss. Mistake number 3. You're doing too much cardio and not enough strength training. Many people believe that the fastest way to lose weight is by doing as much cardio as possible. Long runs, endless treadmill sessions, cycling for hours, or doing intense cardio workouts every single day. It feels productive. You sweat a lot. Your heart is racing. You burn calories. So naturally, it seems like the perfect formula for weight loss. But here's the surprising truth. Doing too much cardio can actually slow down your weight loss, especially if you are over 40. As we age, our bodies naturally begin to lose muscle mass. This process is called age-related muscle loss, and it starts gradually in our 30s, but becomes more noticeable after 40. Muscle is incredibly important for your metabolism. The more muscle you have, the more calories your body burns throughout the day, even when you are resting. But when you rely mostly on cardio and ignore strength training, two things often happen. First, your body may start losing muscle along with fat. This is especially common if you are also eating fewer calories while doing large amounts of cardio. Second, as your muscle mass decreases, your metabolism slows down. That means your body starts burning fewer calories than it used to. So even though you are working harder and spending more time exercising, your results become slower and more frustrating. This is why many people reach a point where their weight loss suddenly stalls. They are doing more cardio than ever before, but the scale barely moves. It is not because they are lazy or doing something wrong. It is because their workout strategy is not supporting their metabolism. Strength training works very differently. When you lift weights, use resistance bands, or do body weight exercises like squats, push-ups, and lunges, you are helping your body maintain and build muscle. And this has powerful effects on your metabolism. Muscle tissue burns more calories than fat tissue. So the more muscle your body maintains, the more calories you naturally burn throughout the day. Even better, strength training creates what is called the afterburn effect. After a strength workout, your body continues burning calories while it repairs and rebuilds muscle fibers. This process can last for many hours after your workout is finished. That means your body is still working for you, even when you are resting. Another huge benefit of strength training is that it helps shape and tone your body. Many people focus only on the number on the scale, but weight loss alone does not always give the body shape people want. Strength training helps build lean muscle, which can make your body look firmer, stronger, and more defined. So even if the scale does not drop dramatically, your body composition improves. You may lose fat while gaining muscle, which can completely transform how you look and feel. Now here is something important to understand. This does not mean cardio is bad. Cardio is great for heart health, endurance, and burning calories. It absolutely has a place in a healthy fitness routine. The problem happens when cardio becomes the only type of exercise someone does. The best approach is balance. Instead of doing cardio every single day for long periods, try combining moderate cardio with regular strength training. For example, strength training 2 to 4 times per week can make a huge difference. These workouts do not need to be extremely complicated. Simple exercises like squats, glute bridges, push-ups, rows, and light dumbbell movements can already help stimulate muscle growth. Even bodyweight workouts at home can be incredibly effective. And when you combine this with some cardio, like walking, cycling, or short cardio sessions, you create a much more powerful system for fat loss. Your metabolism stays active, your muscles stay strong, and your body becomes much better at burning fat over time. This is why many fitness experts now recommend strength training as one of the most important exercises for people over 40 who want to lose weight and stay healthy. It is not about working harder. It is about working smarter. And once people start adding strength training into their routine, many of them finally break through the frustrating weight loss plateaus they struggled with for years. In the next mistake, we are going to talk about something that quietly sabotages weight loss for millions of people, even when their diet and workouts are good. And most people do not realize it is happening. Mistake number 4. You're not sleeping enough. And it's quietly destroying your weight loss progress. Most people focus on 2 things when they want to lose weight: diet and exercise. They plan their meals carefully. They go to the gym. They try different workouts. They count calories. But there is one powerful factor that many people completely ignore: sleep. And the truth is, poor sleep can quietly sabotage your weight loss, even if you are doing everything else right. After the age of 40, sleep becomes even more important because the body becomes more sensitive to hormonal imbalances. When you not get enough quality sleep, several hormones that control hunger, metabolism, and fat storage start to change. One of these hormones is ghrelin, often called the hunger hormone. When you are sleep deprived, your body produces more ghrelin. This makes you feel hungrier than usual, even if you have already eaten enough food. At the same time, another hormone called leptin, which tells your brain that you are full, begins to decrease. So your body is essentially sending you 2 powerful signals at the same time: eat more food and feel less satisfied. This combination can make it incredibly difficult to control cravings. This is why many people notice that after a poor night of sleep, they suddenly crave sugary foods, snacks, or high-calorie comfort meals. Your body is not being weak. It is simply trying to find quick energy because it is exhausted. But the effects of poor sleep do not stop there. Lack of sleep also increases the level of a stress hormone called cortisol. Cortisol plays an important role in the body, but when levels stay elevated for long periods, it can encourage the body to store more fat, especially around the belly area. This is one reason many people struggle with stubborn abdominal fat as they get older. Even worse, when you are tired, your motivation to exercise drops significantly. Think about it. After a long day with very little sleep, the idea of going for a workout or preparing a healthy meal suddenly feels much harder. Instead, people often choose quick and convenient options like takeout food, sugary snacks, or skipping workouts entirely. So poor sleep can create a chain reaction. You feel hungrier. You crave unhealthy foods. Your metabolism slows down. Your stress hormones increase. And your motivation to stay active drops. All of this makes weight loss much more difficult. The good news is that improving your sleep can dramatically improve your results. Many people notice that when they start getting better sleep, their energy increases, their cravings decrease, and their workouts become more effective. So how can you improve your sleep quality? One of the most helpful strategies is creating a consistent sleep routine. Try to go to bed and wake up at roughly the same time every day, even on weekends. This helps regulate your body's internal clock. Another helpful habit is reducing screen time before bed. Phones, tablets, and televisions emit blue light that can interfere with the production of melatonin, the hormone that helps your body fall asleep. Turning off screens at least 30 to 60 minutes before bedtime can make a noticeable difference. Your evening environment also matters. A cool, dark, and quiet room can help your body relax and transition into deeper sleep. Some people also benefit from calming bedtime habits like reading a book, stretching lightly, or practicing deep breathing. And one more important factor: caffeine. Caffeine can stay in your system for many hours, so consuming coffee, energy drinks, or strong tea late in the day can make it harder for your body to fall asleep at night. Improving sleep might seem simple, but its impact on your body is powerful. When your body is well rested, your hormones stay balanced, your metabolism functions more efficiently, and you have the energy to stay consistent with healthy habits. And consistency is the real secret to long-term weight loss. Now, the next mistake is one that surprises many people, because it involves something most people believe is healthy, yet they are still doing it in a way that can completely slow down their weight loss progress. Let's talk about that next. Mistake number 5. You're eating healthy foods that are secretly high in calories. One of the most frustrating experiences during a weight loss journey is feeling like you are doing everything right, but the scale refuses to move. You are not eating fast food every day. You are avoiding soda. You are choosing foods that are labeled healthy. So naturally you start wondering, what am I doing wrong? For many people, the answer lies in a very common mistake: eating foods that are considered healthy, but consuming them in portions that quietly add up to too many calories. The truth is, not all healthy foods are low in calories. And when people switch from junk food to healthy foods, they sometimes assume they can eat unlimited amounts. But weight loss still comes down to one simple principle: your body needs to burn more energy than it consumes. If the calories coming in are still too high, weight loss becomes extremely slow, even if the foods themselves are nutritious. Let's look at a few common examples. Take nuts, for instance. Nuts are packed with healthy fats, vitamins, and minerals. They are great for heart health and can be a good snack when eaten in moderation. But nuts are also very calorie-dense. A small handful of almonds might contain around 160 to 200 calories. If someone casually eats several handfuls throughout the day, that can easily add up to 500 or 600 calories without even realizing it. Another common example is smoothies. Smoothies are often marketed as a healthy choice, and they can be, but many people accidentally turn them into calorie bombs. For example, imagine a smoothie made with bananas, peanut butter, yogurt, honey, and fruit juice. Each ingredient might be healthy on its own, but when combined into one large drink, the total calories can easily exceed 500 or even 700 calories. For someone trying to lose weight, that could be equivalent to an entire meal. Then there are foods like avocados, olive oil, granola, and nut butters. These foods are extremely nutritious and contain beneficial fats that support overall health. But again, they are calorie-dense. Just 1 tablespoon of olive oil contains around 120 calories. A few extra pours while cooking can add hundreds of additional calories to a meal. Granola is another food that surprises many people. It is often seen as a healthy breakfast option, but some granola brands contain high amounts of sugar and calories. A small serving may already contain 200 to 300 calories. If someone fills an entire bowl without measuring, they may be eating far more calories than they realize. Now, this does not mean you should avoid these foods completely. Healthy fats and nutrient-dense foods are important for your body. They support brain function, hormone production, and overall health. The real issue is portion awareness. Sometimes the difference between weight gain, weight maintenance, and weight loss can come down to small adjustments in portion sizes. For example, instead of eating several handfuls of nuts, measuring a single serving can help keep calories under control. Instead of pouring large amounts of oil while cooking, using a measuring spoon can help you stay aware of how much you are using. And when it comes to smoothies, focusing on simpler ingredients, like unsweetened milk, a handful of berries, and some protein, can help keep the calorie count balanced. Another helpful strategy is focusing more on whole foods that are naturally filling but lower in calories, such as vegetables, lean proteins, beans, and whole grains. These foods provide important nutrients while helping you stay satisfied for longer periods of time. When your meals contain plenty of fiber and protein, it becomes easier to control hunger and avoid overeating. This is one of the reasons why many successful weight loss plans emphasize balanced meals instead of extreme restrictions. Because the goal is not just to eat healthy foods. The goal is to create a sustainable pattern where your body gets the nutrients it needs while maintaining a calorie balance that supports fat loss. Once people start paying closer attention to portion sizes, many of them suddenly realize why their progress was slower than expected. Small adjustments can lead to big results over time. And now that we have covered these common mistakes, the final part of this video is incredibly important. Because knowing what to avoid is helpful, but understanding what actually works for sustainable weight loss after 40 can completely change your results. So let's bring everything together and talk about the simple habits that can help you finally move forward with confidence. Conclusion: the simple habits that actually help you lose weight after 40. If you have been struggling to lose weight after 40, the most important thing to understand is this: your body is not broken. Many people reach this stage of life and start feeling discouraged because the strategies that used to work for them in their 20s or 30s suddenly stop giving the same results. They start blaming themselves. They think they are not disciplined enough. They think their metabolism is completely ruined. They feel like weight loss is simply impossible for them now. But the truth is much simpler. Your body has changed, and your approach needs to change with it. Once you understand how your body works at this stage of life, you can begin making small adjustments that create powerful long-term results. Let's quickly bring everything together. First, instead of following extreme diets that cut out entire food groups or drastically reduce calories, focus on building balanced meals that your body can sustain. Meals that include lean protein, fiber-rich vegetables, healthy fats, and complex carbohydrates help stabilize your energy levels and reduce cravings. When your body is properly nourished, it becomes much easier to stay consistent with healthy habits. Second, remember that exercise is not about doing the most exhausting workouts possible. Instead of relying only on long cardio sessions, try incorporating strength training into your weekly routine. Maintaining muscle is one of the most powerful ways to support your metabolism as you age. Even simple strength exercises at home can help your body burn more calories throughout the day. Third, never underestimate the importance of sleep. Good sleep supports hormone balance, reduces cravings, and improves your energy levels. When your body is well rested, everything else becomes easier, from making healthy food choices to staying active. Fourth, pay attention to portion sizes, even with healthy foods. Nutritious foods are incredibly important for your body, but calorie balance still matters when the goal is weight loss. Being mindful of portions can often be the missing piece that helps people finally see progress. And finally, remember that consistency always beats perfection. You do not need to follow a perfect diet. You do not need to work out every single day. What matters most is building small habits that you can maintain week after week, month after month. Because real transformation rarely happens overnight. It happens slowly, through consistent actions that add up over time. Many people who successfully lose weight after 40 do not do anything extreme. They simply improve their nutrition, stay active, get enough rest, and remain patient with the process. And over time, those small improvements create lasting change. So if you have been feeling frustrated with your progress, take a step back and remember this: your body is capable of change at any age. Sometimes all it takes is the right strategy and the patience to let your body respond. If you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more simple, science-backed tips that can help you stay healthy, energized, and confident as you age. And if you know someone who is struggling with weight loss after 40, share this video with them. It might give them the clarity and encouragement they need to finally move forward. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.